Bama Ghana for. Say Juma Kwedu and Juma Fatas on. And to say your hotel, school, hospital, bank, offices, and the sea. Now, Pobia Manatu Mutas amount there. And then I may come for Babson Green Construction and Trading at the amount.
He has a phone on him in the middle of a very important event. Ghana for you jai the omoye, him for jai the omoye, I bet now say yentie, we are cocasa near boy and semano. What shall be a tiaco or tiasemi muadie. Now Jimmy when I'm mebuno. You know the ridiculing and the comedy people are making out of this guy and Bawumia. And you want me to sit here and act as if say Bibiansi Adentra, oh eye Kufuado, oh eye MPP, okay omonima waka say tie ku obi mo bodam. Why near wo na ekuotua no to? Why near wo na MPP tua no to? Mo bodam. This is what you have to talk about. But ayobi dia anka story, anka news for na radio so. I can for radio for mona masa Ghana kwasi afo bi. Anka a topic na president Natibe Joma ye kasa ogyina phone social ponoi na president we die boy Muhammad Hamid die na de ende kwasi ato we ne de hyehyɛ mo ho. This guy has lowered the presidency. Otinipem ehwe pono mo nyina mo tete ho ahemfo obi anka bibia nkyere no. Mr. S, which one is that? Is that a list? All right, Mr. S, thank you. I will take care of it. You get what I mean? And you tell me and say, oh, where the Obugana for Kelvin Taylor akasetia penini. Ni penini na diyan. What is penini in this foolishness this guy is doing? Penini no ene diyan. Da ben out is a president bi tibejoma or her TikTok. Or her podo. President bang in our history. Oko kape normal start fake news ebiani. And you see the moment I over start table some question no makofaba, this is total fake news. The NPP is done. NPP no egu intenda no omunya bibia anye omo ho no makoye the Photoshop so Sami Jemfia can we Joyce Bauer can we Mahama can we, they don't have a message. And omakotwa asama to John Mahama so Sami Jemfi so I say Sami Jemfi say NDC ba almost be nipa omwe Jimmy maka just a part way ye Jimmy ntra na kan MPP enisa komba power biem in the history of this republic and ko say gu na edin foforo bi ba na ye hu say nyansafo di enim and a whole party going into election 2024. Is this your strategy to win an election? Fake news. And one of my year from 1992. Fake news is everything about the MPP is fake news. Inti yako kansama to Sami Jemfi so. Na say me tese nkwasi afo bititi radio bi so. Ekas an Joyce Bauer or say John Mahama mba otumfo be edi ende akwesi de inti say omu Jimmy mon kenkan na mo Jimmy. Mumu bi no mo Jimmy nti na MPP use mo. MPP for edi sebio ya ni besu na mu gum na mu di. Na mu di eni nti na mumu bi. Moya nkwasi afo ma MPP no. NPP for to be the yane egu bucketim omo de besu amo say chokomilo na mo de mo anu bom na mo nom enti bibia koye otumfo na ye against NDC mo Jimmy otumfo ko school abrochire onim what democracy is otumfo watena abrochire pen onim mpuntio enti sa wo ye na ko na wa Jimmy a obetena fie no asrew sa wo ya santini na osum sikedwa na se otumfo a wa wonim se deni ate a watena abrochire pen onim se ne ekikire man onim governance na se wo hye na sese na koa na wo de ye de ebini bucket beso na de bia wadu bom na wo di a otumfo be sere obo so wagimi if so one otumfo ndi hia da kobi so bewu otumfo se tutu ondi hia da kwase afo na mo ne nam fo mo na mo beto aba pama mpuntu aba mabra bom no mo na mo bebre enti sa wo to no wadwene o se o ko amasikedwa. It is good for you to fight for sikedwa and your tradition, and it is perfect. And I will never fight anybody who fights for their stool or their clan or their tribe. I respect that. But emuno also say a woman any a woyen totally two different things. Woba any or two for but difference wom. Tieme na mumu bi mwachimi. And itina NPP they have resorted to this kind of foolish politics. And kwasia politics when amutim. Inti desia no omko tron samram de be obi because onu said there is a group of people omwe Jimmy omo de omo mpese omo bekenkan omo de bebi omo gina no mugina o kan ya ne agedi enu ntina ye bre enti de bia no MPP omo be de toilet besi bucket no maka chem say chokomilo na mumu bi ne de bia no ma no bom na mudi enu ntina ye te ha enu ntina ya be pie ha enne wadwa wadwa ntimi nya de minjai ntimi mpon obodam Into so tiasie sebio manisi sumina so enye sikedwa ne ebedi eye abrabo ye din a ebebo e de aban be ya aboaye sikedwa efe sikedwa de e wo se tontom no na after sikedwa why go say sikedwa yi sika to obi botom asantime mu da no sikedwa eboaye eme ehu nyansa eme de boy bra ye nyansa ne se ye beto abapa na aban na etu etu o ma na aban ne de mpuntu aba na sikedwa afa ya sum sikedwa na yakoso sikadwa wie ne yefurupan a si yebewu na sikadwa esiwo eni gina de bia me ka kire mo it is not about tribe meme wanhi ende ne ga obeku hu because when you enter Malaysia otumfo say tutu nim se mebu no ena mebu eye sikadwa ena mebu ohene but sebio so yo otumfo akoa na wagimi a me nka se mebu sikadwa nti wagimi a na ma spell da bi uyo otumfo akoa na wosum sikadwa na wagimi a meka se wagimi efise sikadwa na siwo no sebio enya gimi fo na som inti awosam muti nyoma na se awosam muti mo draw mo lines no inti se meme wan hinti na wadwuma egu na wo bre na wo se Kelvin Taylor wan hinti obeto ama MPP a masa mam nyame hira so to ma MPP na hwana ba ya akwa eyewo mo je se abeso so nsem so this is fake news. Nobody in Ghana should believe these things. Asema mo ka hye me jemfia no se same jemfi se NDC ba power NDC for enso be fa mo call for police ni army omo boa same jemfi make statement bia ejimi for na ye ho no chokomilo toilet mo say chokomilo no omo no mo gidi Jandam is dead. You don't have a message. Last time you busa obi on Facebook Bawumia message ni den. It's a simple thing. Yamfa ne say John Mahama oni message yamfa ne sa Yamfan say 24-hour economy, Muslim Njindi, and your papa. Yamfan say all the policies John Mahama is putting together as Grash or so between or say or best streamline Okada. Sanyoma John Mahama Kenyina is going to create a bank for women. A year traders in Ba Amumunya special bank. John Mahama Kenyina maternity leave. A year unemployment. Almost say they are going to make sure every area constituency in Ghana there will be, when it comes to agriculture, they will set up a hub where people at the end of the day will join cooperatives or say investment into in what we call a vehicular investment. Investing in car parts, no, or maybe a specific bank. Most so many bank ready. Most of the nya year papayati. Bawumia message ni saying. The question is, Yamfa John Mahama can be bia. Bawumia message ni day. What is Bawumia's message? Aka 5 months me akoto aba Bawumia message ni day. Tell me, and then I'll have a conversation with you. Mahamudu Bawumia has no message. And think I overcast John Mahama ni message no. Na nka the Bawumia message aba. Mahamudu Bawumia message ni saying because he Mahama in sama waka most ni nyina ntumi nye adwuma. Yate ase. Na de na Bawumia kan ebe ye adwuma. Eden na Bawumia aka at this point no ebe ye adwuma. That is all we are asking. So say because they don't have a message, anytime I end this bed dropping message, no ma Korea and I say almost started distracting for where do you want to me yet? Where do you want to me yet? Now monka de Bawumia be so actually and so than tokwa. Mahamudu Bawumia should tell us what he's coming to do. It is possible. We are moi. And I'm one amode a form for an abai. And I'm one amode battle the battle is the Lord by. And I'm one amode a short sister permanent to aba. It is possible. What is Mahamudu Bawumia's message? It's a simple thing. So bit me explain Bawumia message, then I'll consider the orca. The message ni this guy has been working in Ghana like a chicken or only three. The message panel, message the point, the message ni what is he coming to do? Create jobs through what? Sustain the city? How? Economy, how is he going to, what is he going to do? And these are things you need to be answered. These are questions. These are serious questions. We are expecting the NPP to sit down because John Dramani Mahama de Diatwo. What is Bawumia message any dien? Or the dollar number 3 on country. The message ni dien. Obefa nipa adwuma saying, wafa nipa saying, na ko no wain. The new start no way. These are things that nyansafo busa into dinkan ka kyerem de Bawumia beye. It's signal. Now better no I can't say me. My campaign is not about insult. Bawumia obiandi watem. All that we all know say we are true. One thing Ghana Nibian to me Gina Babian can say John Mahama do biatem on in his political career. Onye be da. It is about me turning around to tell Ghanaians say my message, my campaign is about will focus on ideas, not insult. Which ideas? Your campaign should focus on results. It shouldn't be about ideas. Oh. At this point, your campaign should be about results. This is what I have done. I have been able to maintain the dollar. Mama city number 4, my dollar number 4, do 2. That is what we are looking for. Oba and my friend passe juma. Me buy no me see 350 senior high schools no. Me buy no university me see 3. Me see regional hospitals. In summer me kan ni nyina 1 million per constituency me de amomo. In summer me kan ni nyina no. Now you need to be telling us about the results, not about ideas. We all have ideas, but we need the results. That's why we gave you the opportunity in 2016. It is almost a politician who wants to be president and who is still the vice president and the chairman of the economic management team. ABN and like I said, my campaign is focused on ideas and not insulter. He's confused. He doesn't know what to do. You see, let me tell you one thing. Mahmoud Bawumia, in his political life, he enjoyed the banter from the NPP, NDC, from 2008. Bawumia has always been empty. Now, Adiema Bawumia, I'm for and say, he is a comedian, so he's always interested in political banter. So, already say every time Biano, he wants you to banter him. He will make a comment that is a joker's comment. People are saying, they will rather pick on the jokes he makes than to ask him the relevant questions. In his West study, the mistake the NDC did from 2012 was Mahmoud Bawumia making noise and the NDC responding to him. Now, John Mahama mistake from 2014 and say he was responding to an empty joker. Because what happens is it's like when you bring out no be argument. Now we are factual, not the pioneer comedian. What happens the people listening to the two arguments, what will be left in their head, the jokes that comedian cracks. You making sense, people will not take you serious. That is what played out in 2014, 15, 16. It's when we say from 2020, John Dramani Mahama decided to go with the issues and ignore Bawumia and Akufo-Addo. You see why Bawumia cannot speak to the issues. Because John Mahama and his team, they are not willing to do what? To banter or to come and be going back and forth with a comedian. They are not ready to be telling people jokes. They are ready to tell the people the truth. It is what study Mahmoud Bawumia. He is not able to flow, to let people know what he can do. He's always waiting for somebody or waiting for John Mahama to react to him. And John Mahama is not reacting to him. John Mahama is saying, go and sell yourself. Go and tell the people what you have done. Your campaign should be about results. It shouldn't be about ideas. We've all had ideas from the day we were born. Tell the people the results after they gave you the power for 8 years. John Mahama, nowhere. Ejina baby edidi Bawumia tem never. Mahmoud Bawumia ne yire fulani na ne hon tumago so bolega confirm no. Oni na start incompetence. Mahama de andien kwase afo refi. Mahama never responded to you. Enya wo Bawumia jimi na mo start Mahama confirm. Abra wo so wa school unim sa confirm on to mintu every wa pempem enkosi Bawumia de na pempem. You know, but because of foolish tribal stupid politics, that is the line you went. Now the NDC who say Ghana for no, they want to sell their message. Now no poko John Mahama, they don't have time for jokers. That is why today Mahmoud Bawumia is struggling. Only message. And can Yeman Mahama Boni Ding no Asati Jimino Mahama is not going to do it. Mahama is busy meeting the clergy. Mahama is busy meeting Ghanaians, telling them what he can do, what he has done before. Tell us what you want to do. Enti on say was static esu obi ndidi Bawumia tem in Ghana oba NDC mami hu obi a was original radio so and our TV so akache Bawumia say massa you are even incompetent. Nobody from the NDC has said that. But you know the funny thing, Bawumia is looking for a battle. He wants a one-on-one. Then say Esia, what happens is a Jimmy Ford don't know the MPP, you know, they don't listen to issues. They will grab onto Bawumia's stupid political jokes. Then they will run with it. You see, and then here from 2014, 15, 16, ABC 2020. Into right now, no, he is not getting that mileage. Into right now, I say, na Bawumia no onye. Hey, na Bawumia on kasamfa we. It is because Bawumia has been empty from day one. Bawumia, so what's steady from 2012? Omo campaign my MPP, they were rallying around Bawumia's comedy. A jargon Bawumia will throw out there. But it wasn't about the facts. Today, Jandam is dead. Bawumia cannot go pick anything and throw out there. Into those people who are waiting, the stupid masses, the foolish masses, who are waiting on slogans like I confirm, waiting on slogans like, oh, Mahama, Akoto, Dubai, Dino. They are waiting. Bawumia cannot give them anything. Anything or more brano. Because MPP's political history has been about slogans. It has been about jokes. In the end, it has been about issues. They are struggling. It is about the issues. And nobody's going to respond to Bawumia. John Dramani Mahama does not have time for Bawumia. Nano Pogwajima is too experienced to be responding to Bawumia. So Bawumia, tell us your story. It is tough for them. Let me tell you, that is the truth. Media make natural and Chelsea politics no enguye. The joker is out of jokes. Mahamudu Bawumia the joker, he's out of jokes. When was the last time Bawumia can be a funny man? No. Because in 2014-15, he was showing that was the line. That was the whole campaign. In Togojina stage, Kekankwasi Asama no pick one of the jokes. Then they will rally around the joke. Oh, some of Kaibia, me refi they will rally around the joke. And the issue Mahama is asking, the questions they are asking, nobody will care. But Omiasa say, the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. The exchange rate, I'm for the question here is, I don't never solve Ghana problem, Anna. Is that what is going to, Anna, was that what was going to solve Ghana's problem? No. Intendano, yes, about Mia Kokan Mahama no ni back and forth biya. NDC for enu ni bibia. Obiendi watem kanwasem. Also media me campaign no is about ideas. No. At this point, your campaign should be about results. The 365 senior high schools, have you built them? No. Where is NAPCO? It is gone. Planting for food and jobs, it's gone. We are talking about 8 people who were shot during the election. You have not built one regional hospital. You have not built nothing. A bit to me, what? So, how many markets have you built? How many roads? How have you changed Ghana's economy? The poultry farmers are dying. Cocoa farmers cannot see anything happening in their lives. These are the things we're asking. It's about ideas. Which ideas? It should be about results. We need to get serious in this country. Happy birthday to Abeku. Abeku, what's your real name? Happy birthday to Abeku. Abeku is a very nice young man. Very, very energetic. Very, when you give him something to do quickly, so one gentleman in Ghana, his name is Abeku. I don't know his real name, but he's a very stubborn man. Happy birthday to Abeku. Abeku, I heard your girlfriend is British. And she's white. I heard. That's what your mom told me. So of late, I say also for sapon I the bia also I Bruni girl say and for sapon jare. Nti say ano oko dansium I now they say what they a semina gunsium now dem I abe nyabutiro ne anya ne sa. Abeku. Happy birthday to Abeku. Matisse so girl you British Bruni fita nansi akwa UK okonya Bruni bi Ubedru fi afi fa support jare also fa support jare broni ni se sia no e wo se I was say is here bro this phone nko antie bia osoro a o ma me sem na da ho no na wo de ehuro na wo dem adan a bro this body be from abekuhwe ni e o ma me na ka kire me enya obi na ka kire o ma me konkonsa we fru ma me ho enti bibia ko bi so ma me all right abeku text me your full name and now full name come me boy girl because say hi you too you that's your friend right I bro ni ba no I enti member ni ncheme now brabe abe Okor abrochire ba nansen a de ehunu no. Now John Dramani Mahama has spoken. John Mahama says speak out on 2024 electoral concerns. Former President John Dramani Mahama has urged the church as the more moral voice of society to speak out on issues surrounding the 2024 electoral process. John Dramani Mahama kasa. Now I'll say eye asore no enkasa o se asore no enkasa wo de isi eye no de isi ya ye nyina yehu se isi peso mu wi abanim no John Dramani Mahama se asore no enkasa asore mpanifo mo amudi asore anim asofo akese am Ghana na 2012 13 14 15 mo ye vocal no this is the time to speak. I say asore no is quiet. We don't know what is happening. A few of the men or men of God are speaking, but we saw from 2016, nipa asori for nipa asori penny for asofwa kesiye and no vocal on national issues. It is looking like and obia tomum nobody is speaking. John Mahama was saying say and the oba Isia executives board for a NPP for nyako for mo a omuye djuma o isi ye nyina ye ni tua. Na yede ne kofa obi a oye MPP ni obi a oye MPP eye the spokesperson say ombe the manager of ADA and also ombe manage ECIT. How can you go pick a communicator from the NPP to become a board member of the EC? How can you do that? Inti edu some point to be a sorry no we need to understand say mona de bia mo say mo de bia asam ekobone a mona mutumi ginem na asofo no yedi nka ka kire na John Mahama eka no monkasa o na mo ankasa na nyoma kobone a e bia na yentumi anso ano.
We are preparing for the election and we believe that as moral voices of society you must not take your eyes off the ball. The EC is the arbiter, the EC is the umpire, and the EC must not only be neutral, it must be seen to be neutral and non-partisan. Unfortunately, recent events do not give us confidence about this. There is a president who is appointing politically, exposed people into positions of trust where they are supposed to be neutral and non-partisan. And so people who have been communicators for the party, people who have been IT backstops for the party, today are commissioners of the Electoral Commission. How do you expect them to be neutral and fair in what is happening? People who were patrons of TESCON on campus are today commissioners of the Electoral Commission. How do you expect them to be neutral and fair in what is coming up? And so it means that we must be vigilant, we must be more alert. We as political parties are going to use the instruments that are...
All right, so my team, they are boosting the sound. They'll get me the sound right now. Not my boy, the John Mahama. But John Mahama, someone okay, and say, I was say Asori Nekasa. We've got it to that point whereby it is looking like Asorino is very quiet. One or two men of God per any artist of Mokasa or Ghana. But the majority are quiet. Now, the John Mahama can say, den na mpempenso ayedri isi no entumi mpo enkyere se Ghana adwuma no mpeso mo ye ma Ghana yedru mpempenso bi a yakofa NPP omo a omo yi omonim ema obi anim se omo ye kasamafo ma NPP ende omo na yakofa omo a sebio isi appoint omo ewo sensitive positions a omo ye adwuma ma isi. Now obi beka se na omo nya Ghana for omo ye Ghana for se obi yi nanim ebetena radio so ebetena TV so ekase me ye MPP ni mapa na se electoral commissioner ye hu ni se eye neutral no ba nipa mbeka say nipa we ne pe no na o metena so na yenkoto aba na onye referee a also ti ase say at the end of the day no the results no will be skewed. Nipa no kotena isi ho a ne dwumadi a odi nyina ne say ne party ne dana koma so enti instead of him ana her working in the interest of Ghana no sa nipa no is at EC working in the interest of any party. Enti John Mahama say ade we ehu na enye say bia o kan keke ye nyina ye hu eye MPP communicators omti TV so ye nyina ye nim so omo MPP card and the Jemensa omuma omuna EC ehu omo say wo say omo no mo be di EC nim ye
Bafsin Green Construction and Trading Abama Ghana for say Jumekwedu and Juma Fatas on and to say your hotel, school, hospital, bank, offices, and wesi. Now Pobia Manatu Mutas amount there and then I may come for Bafsin Green Construction and Trading at the amount. Obuan was in down a won't you. Emane ha crampo, and Posabro train hour. No West Sufia Ghana now Pobia Manatu Mutas amount there. And yana me come for Bafsin Green Construction and Trading at the amount. The Yanni so benye muji die. Your 2 bathroom tiles, compound tiles, swimming pool tiles, kitchen tiles, and in yakeka home. Then it is summer woman said, so passa Seattle. Now do location Maya. The Yanni say ya Ghana. Ye benya be the amount. Na yan juicy candy. Yan dada said young crofobidi young crofobino. A sunset task would you make any dintino. Yet on cement, natural stones, tile cement, slabs, marble tiles, and nobody lay a so a supply. A sancy a juma hotel, na swear nintino. Ye were abiding cracks are a certificate, a treasure ya fat entity. Obetini a friend whom a true for so 0505 62 68 23 0505 62 68 23. Oba we breaku. Waja adekwa wini ba quantum pona so. Bafsin Green Construction and Trading. We do it just the way you love it.
To about 2024. And John Mahama say any isi na nkasa. Say asofo embio omano ankasa ama isi no ene Ghana fo nyine hu say de ekoso no nya ebedu pempenso bi no eye wantwi eba Ghana ebe din say ebe so ano. Na John Mahama eka kire asofo mo Ghana nyina say embre no enie say ye nyina no ye betumi de ya no atum na isi ade a oye Jemensa Bosman Asare akofa MPP 4 ashom isi atade say omo be referee no John Mahama say aba ye koto no enya baketwa enya ba sebio e wo se obi sisi obi enya ba sebio o se kofa party 4 eye MPP 4 ebetena isi wo say omo no be conduct elections no into no de efutu o de ma asofo no say mumma ye nyina ye bia no kasa na sebio ekuro no bo a ye nyina yetimbi sebio pintem ba enye ono nko a na ho beka ye nyina ye ho beka enti ebeye sesesia no ye nyina ye beba abontene asofo eye nkremofo mpanifo titiru asofo no mo bekasa ama isi ne hu se we die it is not right because ende Ghana oba electoral commissioner eye IT boss or eye computers or hweso nyina ni data no or NPP communicator ena watena TV so ama Ghana fo nyina hu se ono ya MPP ni de obey ni bi MPP ni obeku nipa ma MPP obeye bibia ma MPP nti aye den na sa nipa sa ne yekofa no se ono emra na ombedi isi djuma eno ena na John Mahama eka no brofuma oma Ghana fo nyina ati ase ye ma sofo ne nkasa omo na sebio ye betena oman mu ye kase omo de omo kasa na eje de eja edum nti John Mahama nsema oka ni nyina enie moma yenkotie John Dramani Mahama.
We are preparing for the election, and we believe that as moral voices of society, you must not take your eyes off the ball. The EC is the arbiter, the EC is the umpire, and the EC must not only be neutral, it must be seen to be neutral and non-partisan. Unfortunately, recent events do not give us confidence about this. There is a president who is appointing politically, exposed people into positions of trust where they are supposed to be neutral and non-partisan. And so people who have been communicators for the party, people who have been IT backstops for the party, today are commissioners of the Electoral Commission. How do you expect them to be neutral and fair in what is happening? People who were patrons of TESCON on campus are today commissioners of the Electoral Commission. how do we expect them to be neutral and fair in what is coming up? And so it means that we must be vigilant, we must be more alert. We as political parties are going to use the instruments that are provided in the electoral code to ensure that the election is free and fair. We're going to train our party agents, we're going to incentivize them to be vigilant on the day. We're going to make sure that we are at the collation centers on time and we witness the tally of the results. We're going to police the election every step of the way. But sometimes there are things that are difficult to control. For instance, our last complaint was about recruitment of returning officers. You heard Hobson Adoye on radio say that they took MPP executives from Kumau and brought them to a Juso by-election as returning officers. And there are pictures of some of them who are executives. And we are not able to check it because the CI says that 14 days before an election, before the by-election, we were supposed to have the list of returning officers and be able to make an objection if we believe that somebody is a politically exposed person. We went to a Juso by-election without the list of returning officers. And so it was possible for them to recruit people who were party activists as returning officers.
Asamna Jomahama Kano. In Penifo TVghana Hamutio. More with the inconsistency. Easy every day. Ewo omo activities. This is a flag bearer, a potential president. And oka say, abana yakotuno, eye omo odi omonim ene Ghana fo a sebio omo imagine so mokoto abano. They don't want people like that at the EC. Wakatre asofo no, mamu ma saadie we nkoso na ekoduru bebi emu abaya dia na kwase bi ahyeka sok. Aka say John Muhammad we Jimmy, John Muhammad we Tani, oni de ene kasa obeti ase na saa nkwase afo mole ne eni omo kasa omo nti ase, omo de omo ya de hye, nti enja amu omo njimi. Mamu me enkodu level no. Muntie mi biem. John Muhammad ka NDC 4 ka. Ye nyina ti kroma ye hu de ekoso. EC edi NPP 4 ye nimu omo ema omo adwuma se omo medi EC enim ne enkoto aba. Ende John Muhammad ka se NDC nya party kitwa Ghana 4 na ekoto aba. O ka kire mo asofo am Ghana mo se Bible ena mo didi mudwuma onyame na afa mo so se peace ena yemfa nkyekere man. O si ye nyina ye nim se EC no e wo so mo bie nkrata mu na ye hu omo asebio omo kwakodi omudwuma na ye nyina ni tua EC akofa MPP 4 edi omakoto EC board so aye ebimusu mpenifo a eba EC eye de data ene nkrata semu a omudi anim no o se evidence ni nyina wo ho ye nyina ni tua na monkasa ende efrise se mo ankasa na daachi bi ekoto aba na etija na ekuro mu be beja mema kwase bi anhye ka sok enka se we de omo ye ntafo we mu de omo ye awonafo we mu de omo ye nkranfo we mu de omo ye krobofo we mu de omo ye mosifo omo ye dagomafo omo jimi na monko omo hongo kan chom so omo ntia ase na we mu de omo ye akamfo we mu de ye nka omo asem we mu de omo jimi kura ye nja omo o ka kire Ghana asofo say it will get to that point obi antumi embusa nsemu because this is the EC IT director ye nyina yedim watena TV so aye adwuma ama MPP pen and ono na yafa no se oye IT director and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eko campaign kan kwase asem no a whole EC IT director edinechi ene ne campaign
na unim se sisi abaya betui me party I mean Bono region paying for no shia no almost memwa in the IT coordinating activity no inti me fan say me na me IT director for the region election 2024 MPP because of my background in no yes memwa na yenye inti no ebra ye dey say adwuma we dwuma di share me nsa no makoko constituencies ni bia na since then no me kura sebi o madwuma no kura na ye dey ama me aye IT yi no be 4 days ni send na pa madam na bi da me kana kura na kire
adenti
say adwuma no ana ye adwuma ne ye na anka senti no because esa wo ko extra ma
sure
esa ko extra ma on they say no yi si say within 24 hours obenya results they declare and only within no one can say changing at 24 hours 24 hours na the worst case scenario this is to about 7th 5 p.m. 7th December na e kire say 8th December M5 achekura 5 p.m. wanya results no. But here so as MPP no ye ntena ho te say the 20 years for no more train figures are easy beba no ya prepare ho nti ye so ye yes adwuma nti ye de ade chi ade se nyina ye campaign bibia se ye bia na ye
right
and obo MP minister no nam street or ye campaign nti ye na enane de ye na kora ye see
when a video does not match the day and the mo amoheti mo miama no mo ka bo pay yidodo GBC kura mo hwe this guy your friend Peter Apia Hene before 2020 na okobono a ono na ye MPP IT director and then no ka say EC IT director no. How do we go into this election thinking say J Mensah and the MPP are ready to conduct a free and fair elections? Where Jimmy Kurano also tia say MPP J Mensah boss man no be so mu wi abanim. Enti mo asofo no TVghana masankwasiafo egugu isi wo. Before 2020 elections na akwa we ko bono a MPP for ono na na ye the IT director wo sadien omo na omo wi abanim e obono ye wi election na J Mensah say ombra EC metna EC computer ho na sebio omo metableti 2024 elections na just akwase na nim hwia say Somalia anyway kwase agimigimi o otisi wa adwen say oye Ghana adwuma na okoye okwa akowiem ama MPP inti mo asofo na motiga na modwen say John Mahama de ma me yanka bi ma no etija ye nyina bewu muntie mo asofo na motiga na modwen ye mo say John Mahama de obeka bia yanka bi no etija mo na mo aso ye be hye no mo na mo ka asa kese mo na mo edan ya kese mo na yenim mufie mo na yenim manim mo na yebeto ahya mo so enti ye kasa mo nkasa na sa nkwase asem wesu ntwa na sa nkwase afo ye nyi omo free isi wona motete wona modwen se etan obi eye den no etija mo na yebekumu enye me mo na Sunday bia mo koji sika kogu fie mo na mutwika asakese ye ne mo na te mantam ye ne mo amwo sika ye ne mo a ye bese attack mo because mo ena wo so mo kasa e ma J Mensah e change system no e de na nipa we koye IT director. How can this NPP dog, somebody who sits on radio to tell you, on TV to say me your IT director ma is NPP 2020 elections adia chinya I am the IT director of EC? How? You expect Ghanaians to go into these elections thinking, say, J Mensah will be free and fair in the elections? No. Bosman sorry. Oh no, on your free, on your fair. Bosman sorry, MPP ni. J Mensah nebushi ni de Ekufuado yere. They are there because the corruptions na akosu wo isi no. Omo pese omo be free abemu. Ema Ghana for abebo mu tuatu atwene. So we need to speak. We need to get together, come out, and let these people stop the nonsense. John Mahama kaso wa kaso boni dabi ye ntiase me se etija mo na mo asori o etija mo na mo ka asakesi o ye be hye kas ahye mo aguso samo na sika no mo ho ye be bu mu punani ye be repu mo yire no ne mo ma mo asori na be gu ahemfo amo Ghana mo dwen se mo de etija na etija o Ghana ho na be di hine wo han so mo de aya na